Well, today we're going to be talking about protein and weight loss. And protein diets have been around for a long, long time. Um, South Beach diet, I think, was one. Also, the Atkins diet was one. Uh, they worked well with some people. They were flawed to some degree, in my opinion. So it wasn't for everyone. And you had to be very careful when you went out and binged out on a extremely high protein diet. It could be a lot of disastrous health effects from it. But we do know that diets that are increased or high in protein to some degree will increase the amount of weight loss and it will increase the amount of fat loss. So they are good when they are handled in the right way, and you typically you need good supervision when you do it. It's hard to do that on your own. The downside to weight loss issues is 80% or more of the people within a year's time will gain the weight loss back, and then a lot of cases will gain more back. So here's why you need supervision, because there can be other health issues influencing that more than just high calorie intake and fat. So you've got to be very careful how you do it. But protein is great because of several things. One of the things that it helps do, it decreases your hunger. And the reason it does that is it takes 20 to 25% of your overall calories to digest protein. Protein takes longer to digest. And then the hormones, leptin hormone that tells your brain that you're not hungry anymore, is more active, and it shuts down that need to eat. Carbs, on the other hand, take 5 to 15% calories to burn and digest them. And the other is a fat, which takes 0 to 5%. So that's the reason why the old story goes, you go to a Chinese restaurant, you'd eat a big meal, and an hour later you were hungry again, because carbs burned up relatively quick. This is called the thermic effect. Thermic, THERMIC, the thermic effect, which is basically the amount of calories it takes to burn and digest the food that you eat. On the other hand, if you go to the local barbecue joint and eat a rack of baby back ribs and some pork barbecue along with it, you probably wouldn't be hungry till breakfast. So that is the case for protein in maintaining balance and stimulation of your metabolism. It helps to curb your appetite, and it nourishes your body at the same time with needed things. And that's the thermic effect. And protein takes 5 times as long to digest as carbs does. So carbs are necessary in one form, but protein is what you want to concentrate on when you're attempting to lose weight. And the other big benefit with using a good protein-based diet is that you maintain your lean muscle mass. You don't lose it while you're losing stored fat and burning up those extra calories. Now, to enhance, going back to the thermic effect, if you want to enhance that, you can do that with other things. Now, some people recommend using whole grain breads, brown rice, and pasta, things like that. The problem with it is, in my opinion, is the gluten that's in those foods. And gluten is inflammatory. And as we talked before in another video, inflammation is a obstacle in losing weight. So you don't want to bring anything in that could negate the effects that you're getting from a positive way with using protein. But you can add additional protein in the form of broccoli and spinach and green leafy vegetables. Asparagus is a good one. Fruits and vegetables, fruits such as grapefruits, apples, blueberries, cantaloupes, oranges, things like that. So when you're dieting, you want to have adequate protein, 40% protein, 30% fats, 30% carbohydrates is a good rule of thumb. However, some people need more protein, and the carbohydrates and fats need to be adapted. So this is where being under the care or being under supervision of someone that can guide you in this, because it's just not starvation or limiting calories or eating this food or that food by itself. You have to know any other issue going on in your body, that you don't create another problem, or you don't hit the wall because the other factors weren't addressed. So that's what we want to talk about today. Protein is one of the keys in weight loss. Have a good day.